Hi Cancer, this is Kay. You're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Collective Soul Tarot channel. That's a mouthful sometimes for me. Sorry Cancer. So welcome to your reading. I'm very happy to have you here. Thanks for watching the video and I hope you're doing well. We're going to start your reading off with the Zodiac 108 to get the past, present, and future energies for the story for Cancer today. What is that, Archangel Michael? Well, look at here. We got 4, I think. Let's see what we got. Which way, Archangel Michael? Which way? I think that we're meant to be like this. Okay, so we got past, maybe 2 past, maybe 2 present, maybe 2 futures. We'll see. Okay, let's see what they are. Wait, I got them way up there. Okay. Okay, so the past is the pillory, which is open dishonor, humiliation, finding fault, punishment, abusive, shut down, caught, public ridicule, mockery, nowhere to run, censure, serving time, and vulnerable. Cancer, oh my goodness. Well, I hope that's not you, but it could be, you know, something that really made you stand up and notice that you had to make some changes. Airplane, travel, long distance, speed, overcome, rise up, freedom, no boundaries, breaking free, in control, things work out, taking off, leave it behind, internal guidance system. Okay, there we go. I'm feeling those are the 2 past energies right there. Yeah, I'm going to keep going. This is the present day. Bodybuilder, power, strength, forceful, determined, disciplined, vigor, domination, push forward, influence. You see that? Influence, leverage, mastery, resolve, intense, resistance, self-improvement, and exercise. Yeah, that's definitely the present day energy. And near future. Ballet shoes. Beautiful stamina, endurance, talent, repetition, effort required. On your toes, honing a skill, laser focus, poise and grace, tread lightly, balancing act, pursuit of arts, and expertise. Wow, so yeah, you went from either being in a situation, circumstances, or relationship that was humiliating for you, that they found fault in you, and every you know, they were just pointing the finger at you and wanting to punish you and be abusive toward you. Maybe you were just somebody who was being bullied, or you could have been the bullier. But this, I feel as though this is somebody had been treating you this way. That they mocked you, they ridiculed you at every opportunity they had. You had nowhere to run. You felt like you were being censored, and anything you had to say or any concerns you had, it didn't matter, and that it wouldn't go past the ears of, wouldn't go onto the ears past this, the one that was doing this to you, onto the ears that could make a difference. There was just no way. And I'm thinking, like, with this, and you can look at that. What was that? What is that? That is where they. I keep wanting to think Stokes, but it's not Stokes. It's where you had your head and your hands out through there. You were kept prisoner there, or punished, having to stand out in public with your head and your hands out there like that all day. Maybe even a few days, where people could throw things at you, ridicule you, and whatnot. But in any case, the stocks maybe is what it's called. I'm not sure. But yeah, pillory. Anyways, you have been in a situation that was oppressive to you. It kept you down, kept you back, and kept you feeling like you had nowhere to go. Just nowhere to go anyways. You were feeling helpless, not in charge or in control of your own life and your own happiness. But then comes along the airplane. The airplane is like the thing that is going to be like the bridge from this to that. Bridge. So the airplane is taking you. It's taking you out of it. It's taking you out of it. You're being free. You're uplifted. You're flying on, the wings of air. You're flying on the wings of breaking free. You're leaving it behind. You're taking off, and things are working out for you. You have been able to free yourself from the shackles, the stocks, if that's what that is. You've been able to free yourself from the humility, the being finger pointed at you that you're a bad person, that you're a dishonoring individual, that you free yourself from public ridicule, from ridicule by somebody who was in your life, like an important figure in your life. It could not necessarily mean a spouse or a partner. It could be your father, your mother, maybe your sisters, brothers, siblings, right? It could be at work with boss, co-workers. It just could be friends who are not really friends. They may be friends of friends, and they just sort of had your friends believing things that weren't true about you. They might, people's impressions and perceptions about you might have been coerced or changed or just wound around to the point where the truth wasn't the truth anymore, and what they were saying about you wasn't the truth either. So it was you were just in a vulnerable, oppressive situation, relationship under certain circumstances is what I'm getting from this. But since then, someone, or in some way you have on your own been able to pull yourself out of it. Pull yourself. You might have said to yourself, I can't do this anymore. I can't be like this with these people anymore, with this person anymore. I cannot do it anymore. I just feel so, helpless, so worthless, so this, that, and the other thing, because people are making you feel like that. Making you feel with the way that they behave with you or talk to you, that maybe they're the type of people who like to manipulate you, that you are just like feeling so oppressed. And what's more, to be oppressed and be shackled in a stock, right, like that. That's what it's called. So in your present day, so the airplane helped to transport you, literally or figuratively, to the present day energy of you being a bodybuilder. You're feeling more powerful, you've got inner strength, physical strength, you're more confident and therefore able to be more forceful about your wishes and desires. Whatever you feel, how you should live your life, or have your opinion and attitude matter. Not attitude, opinion and beliefs matter. You feel more determined, disciplined, you have that vigor, the domination, you're able to push forward in your life now. You have influence instead of feeling oppressed and that others have influence over you. You've got the leverage now. You're mastering the resolve, like how to solve your problems, your challenges. You're intense, you have resistance. That is the healthy kind of resistance that helps build muscles, right? Self-improvement and exercise. So it could be that you are, anyway, in some way made to feel, let's say Cancer, you are an athletic person. Let's just say you are interested in becoming somebody who strengthens yourself to go into, to the point where you could be an Olympic contender. But you're wanting to do something in your life that makes you feel powerful, like an acknowledged, recognized that you have influence now. Maybe you want to be a famous famous ballerina. That's what I need to say. Famous ballerina, but something if not ballerina, of course, something in that vein in your near future that you've been working very, very hard to overcome your weaknesses and to strengthen not only your physical demeanor, but your confidence, your inner narrative. You've been working very hard to change your inner dialogue, the self-talk, about how life has kept you oppressed. For one reason or another, you might have just been keeping yourself oppressed with an attitude and thinking that, you were dealt a very challenging hand with the deck of cards that you were part of when you were born into a family. That they were very, very challenging. Maybe you didn't have a father, maybe your mother, abandoned you, maybe whatever it was not conducive to a strengthening your inner ability to feel worthy, to feel loved, to feel fulfilled, to feel happy and abundant. There was not much going on in your life, either as you were raised that way or things have gone kind of south for you in your life. Maybe you lost your job, maybe you lost your spouse, maybe you lost your kids, through divorce and whatnot, and things have just been spiraling down for you through whatever experience you had in the past. And it might not have been that long ago either, but whatever the circumstances and situation was for you, it has been very, very challenging and very, very difficult for you to pull yourself up and out of it, because it was like bad luck came in threes, instead of good luck coming in threes. Your house burnt down, you lost your job, and your family pet deceased, died in the fire, along with all of your belongings. You're lucky you got out of it, and your kids got out of it, or whatever it is. But now, and you may be the kind of person that doesn't have a family that you can, fall back on for support and help in that way, another place to live. You got kids maybe, or you got pets that you managed to save from the fire. It's just an example, but it's something that I'm just trying to relay what this energy is talking about here, I feel like. Okay, so you were in a very difficult time in your life, and you didn't feel good about yourself, you didn't feel good about your situation, you didn't feel hopeful, and you didn't know how you were going to be able to achieve anything past that point now, for this reason or that reason. So what happened is that in the present day, whatever this was, this transition from that to this, this transition is what gave you life. It's what gave you, the wind beneath your wings kind of thing, gave you flight, gave you the ability to say, all I have to do is work on my thinking. All I have to do is work on me, do something that I know I can do, or challenge myself, set some goals and challenge myself. Know that, if something to do with being physically not famous for, but feels renowned or acknowledged for, like maybe figure skating, maybe weightlifting, whatever it is, pole jumping, I don't know, but ballet, whatever art, maybe there's something creative that you want to express yourself creatively, but you have to build the muscles, you have to build the ability, you have to develop the ability in order for you to do that. And that's currently what you're doing now. Right now, you may be going back to school for a career, getting a degree of bachelor, maybe master's, maybe going for your doctor, maybe. But you're going back to school to develop the education and the skills that you need in order for you to be able to move towards your future desire, whatever it could be, a job that you really, a career track that you really want to follow and you want to be a part of, because that's going to make you feel really good about yourself. It's going to make you feel so confident, so worthy, and that all of this was, it wasn't for naught. it wasn't just something just to pick your butt at the time. Like seriously though, seriously picking your butt, because this was very, very troubling. But it wasn't just there because, you know, somebody above said you need to, you know, you need to feel oppressed. You need to feel concerned. You need to feel worthless. You need no. It's just that is the life you were in, and that's what you had to deal with, and that's what you were given to help pull yourself up out of it, to find that inner strength within you to say, I'm more than this, and I deserve more than this. I am worthy. I am confident. I am lovable. I am this, that, and the other thing. So that is where I'm feeling this this reading is going to. So you are definitely going to be, as you read this, we got the ballet, right? So the ballet shoes is stamina, endurance, talent, repetition, effort required, on your toes, honing a skill, laser focus, poise and grace, tread lightly, balancing act, pursuit of arts, and expertise. Yeah, so there is something, and if it's not something that you're going to be doing for a career or as a hobby or just as a desirable pursuit, it's something that has to do with your ability to think stronger about yourself, to truly find that calling within you that says you can be utterly happy as long as you work on yourself, as long as you pull some muscles and ache a little bit, as long as you build those muscles stronger. The way you talk, I was talking about the negative self-talk, or the inner dialogue and narrative that we have, all of us have. As long as you start changing, like tweaking the things that you say about yourself, even if it's just a little tiny bit, but a little tiny bit today, and then a little bit tiny bit more tomorrow, and so forth and so on. You're just building muscle in whatever, figuratively, physically, literally, whatever, because you are wanting to stand in the shoes that says, I did it, and I am doing well. Given what I was given, look where I am now, is what I'm getting from that. Given what I was given, look where I am now. And it's all because, and really, if you didn't have this, for you, Cancer, and if there's a Pisces watching this, that wouldn't be for them. But for Cancer, unless Pisces got Cancer in your chart, Cancer, this is you. This is your story, all right? For whoever's watching this, this is your story. You were meant to have these experiences so that you had the opportunity to say no to this and to say yes to pulling yourself out of it and standing strong in your convictions and your skills and abilities and worthiness. Standing strong in that. That's what you were meant to do with this. Since you were given this, that's what it was all about. It was all about not staying in this mental attitude and agony and physical and emotional distraught. You were given that so that you would say, I can't do that anymore. I need to make changes. I need to change the trajectory of my life and take charge and take control of my life, my well-being. And that's in all the way, the spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional ways. So, wonderful. Archangel Michael, what do we have for expansion on this? We have gift. You were given a gift of some kind. Something came along and it cleared any kind of confusion you might have been sitting in as a result. Can you see that? Yeah. Cleared any kind of confusion you might have been sitting in that you are now, you know with the light here, from clouds to light, from darkness to light, you know that there is a part of you, there is a you that is worthy of everything that you did not feel at this point in time. You have so much to be grateful, thankful for, and look at this. This is a wishing well. This is the wishing well, card 41. So that's like 5 is change. It is the wishing well. It's just make a wish. Just make a wish, and your dreams will come true. That's all you have to do now. Because, you know, if someone goes through this, right, and they're able to pull themselves out of it, it's kind of like from rags to riches, right? They're able to pull themselves out of that and have a different mindset as a result from going from the dark mindset of, oh, woe is me, or I can't be, and this was never meant for me, I'm worthless, I'm this, that, and the other thing, to thinking that maybe there is something good in me that needs to be expressed, that's been begging for me to express. That this was oppressing me from being able to do that, but now that I took charge, I was gifted the ability, the opportunity to be able to set myself free from this. You know, with the wings beneath, the wind beneath your wings with the airplane. Maybe you were actually given airline tickets, you know, away from the country, the town, the city, the state, whatever it is that you felt like you're under thumb in a situation. Maybe you were asked by another employer to work for them, taking you out from underneath a dictatorship type of boss or manager or owner of the company you were working for. You were given an out, and that's what the gift card is. You were given an out. And then we have the strength card, right under the bodybuilder card. Oh my goodness, Archangel Michael, I just love you so much. I just love you so much. Archangel Michael, you just make my life so easy. Okay, now he's given me 3 cards. Talk about easy. 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the High Priestess. 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the High Priestess. So you were, you have found the ability to call on your inner strength and build your muscles too, if that's the track you're going on, like a physical enterprising thing, like, bodybuilding or whatever it is. Maybe you want to be a downhill skier, that kind of thing. But yeah, 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the High Priestess with strength. That clarifies strength. 6 of Pentacles is equal give and take. You were breadcrumb before. In fact, you actually probably just got breadcrumbs for sustenance. It could be literal, depending on what your situation was. And I'm not laughing at that. I'm just like, it's a gaffe. It's quite possible. You watch these crime shows, how people have been taken, kidnapped, and held hostage and whatnot, and they were lucky if they did get breadcrumbs, because they certainly didn't get anything else. But you were breadcrumb before, but you are now in a balanced energy, because you took back your life, took back your ability to feel prosperous, abundant, and balanced, which means confidence, right? Confidence and self-esteem and whatnot. You're building that. The Page of Cups, it's just like you're saying to yourself, you know what? What's new? You talk to the fish in the cup. What direction? Where am I going? What am I heading towards? What is my new page? What's the new page of my new chapter? Now that I'm in the energy of strength. And the High Priestess is that through all of this, you've been actually developing your intuition, which is your inner strength, okay? You've been developing your intuition. So whatever has not been revealed to you before, when you were not in the vibration of receiving intuitive hits because of the darkness that your everyday life was, how it was functioning, your everyday life, being oppressed, makes you need to fight to survive. Being oppressed is like the people, okay, let's put it this way, people who don't have the food, the shelter, and anything else that you need to survive, like the basics, find it very difficult to be able to just sit and pray to God and ask for, because they're not necessarily believing there's a God, because why would God ever do this to me? Why would God ever put me in a situation like this, right? So you are, when you're being oppressed in whatever form, way that you were experiencing, you were not in a place where you could actually hear the hits of an intuition coming to you, speaking to you. But once you decided, whatever helped pull you out, could have been a financial gift as well, or even a loan for that matter, but whatever got you from this to this here got you from this and this, you have now gotten yourself in the energy, but inner strength, of course, right? Courage, not holding yourself back anymore, not allowing anyone to hold you back from moving forward to your wish fulfillment. You are now hearing the inner guidance. Inner guidance is taking you from what was oppressive in your past to what is going to be expressive in your future. You're already doing it with developing yourself, building your muscles, your mental muscles, your emotional muscles, and your physical muscle. All right, your skills and abilities, like if you're having to go to school, your education, learning new things about career path you want to go on, and then being trained, so you'll be developing skills during your program too in school. So that looks just fantastic. Let's find out more, Archangel Michael. What can Tarot tell us about Cancer's voyage? Voyage from the darkness to the light. Some people just have it worse. We all go from our whatever, it's relative, right? It's all relative. What I would consider my darkness might not be nearly as bad as what you have experienced. So, let's see. We have the 10 of Flowers, which is, I believe, the Cups. Flowers is Wands. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, 10 of Wands. Flowers is the Wands. That's really weird. Okay, so we have 10 of Wands. Yeah, talk about being put upon. Being put upon in the past in a way that just kept you oppressed. Remember, like heavy, oppressed, held down. I love you, Archangel Michael. You're just so darn cool. Like that's the best card to have in the past with this story, given what has already been discussed. Yeah, we've got the Knight of Hedgehogs, which is the Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, but you slowly but surely, like the turtle, see the turtle? I don't know, that's a turtle. He's got a long tail. It might be just a lizard, right? But in any case, the story of the turtle and the hare, turtle does succeed, crosses the finish line and actually wins the race. So you were slowly but surely transitioning with airplane, the gift, transitioning from what was to what you are in right now and looking forward. I see this is Page of Cups, like looking forward to a new future, to a new chapter in your life. Beautiful, guys. And then we have Strength. Oh my God. So I love this about using the Major Arcana as one of my decks that I use, because sometimes they come out like what was it, the reading? I don't know if it was Aries or Taurus. The World card, the clarification card from the tarot, from the small tarot, was the World card that clarified the World card from the Major Arcana. So that was like really a huge deal. That new life was beginning, and it may have meant relocating, like moving across the world, like over the sea kind of thing. But anyways, we've got strength here, we've got strength here. So it is definitely all about you. Billy, I would say it's about not only your inner strength that you're developing, but you're also developing some kind of outer strength. It's not just about, and I could say it's not just about developing some skill or ability, some outer strength kind of thing, courage, but it's about inner strength as well. You are developing your building your inner strength with the divine, like to your inner guidance, right? Your intuition. And whenever I talk about divine or guidance, or it could just be talking about your own intuition, which is just your soul giving you hits of nuggets of wisdom whenever you're in the position to hear and to listen. Yes, wow. So we got the Knight of Spears, which is the Knight of Swords. Wow. Huh. That's taken off. That's taken off. That's like, this is like you're going forward in your truth. You have so much truth about you because you were, held back in the day, whenever that was for you, that you weren't feeling able to express yourself in the way that feels truthful to you, in the way that matters to you, that you see as being worthy of your existence, in engaging in whatever it is that you're excited about, moving towards. Knight of Spears, you're moving on the fastest horse of the deck, tarot, with your sword held high, saying, I'm spontaneous, I am just going to make sure that I'm very forward thinking, I'm just looking for whatever it is that I can speak my truth through, whatever thing that you're going to be involved in, whatever you're doing. Yeah. And then you got the Page of Hedgehogs. Again, that's Page of Pentacles. So there's been an opportunity coming your way. You know it. Opportunity has been given to you to experience a wish come true. Let's see what we got here. With the Page of Teacups. Page of Teacups is the Page of Cups. And look, we have the Page of Cups here. You got two pages. So you have what seems like to me is the Ten of Hedgehogs, which is the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. And the Two of Wands, which is like crossroads, wondering which way to go. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, let's just stop right there. That is like, wow. You've got such a great future to look forward to. Wish fulfillment is like, you got the Ten of Pentacles, which is like mega. It's the excess of, the tens are the excess. So there's nothing greater than the 10. So it's a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity, a lot of feeling, being committed and having others being committed to you as well. Like reciprocation, again, here, reciprocation. And, standing at crossroads, it just means that you're prepared. You're making a plan, knowing what it is that you desire to, however you're desiring to express yourself, creatively. And with the Nine of Hedgehogs, that's the Nine of Pentacles. That's like the pre-Empress energy, but this is sitting in Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles energy, where you're feeling so satiated in having the experiences that you actually put in motion yourself. You put it in motion yourself by accepting a gift, whatever that might have been. It could even be a spiritual gift of some kind that you became aware of, and just started to develop yourself around that or within that. And now you're going to be sitting independent. You don't need or want from anyone else. You're going to be doing quite well, taking care of you, taking care of your own, and feeling confident, quite happy, knowing that you've got you've got options. You've got different paths that you can go, and it doesn't matter which way you choose. It's going to be exactly, because this is the wish fulfillment phase of your life, it's going to make you happy too. Doesn't matter which way you go. I'll choose this today, choose that tomorrow, kind of thing. It's no big deal. I'm going to enjoy it anyways. So you guys, this is a lovely story. This started off really kind of sad and concerning, to say the least, for you. I'm so sorry that you've experienced what you did in the past. But I'm so proud of you that you have been able to pull yourself out of it, like pulling yourself up by the bootstraps, as they say in the United States, and getting on with it. You're putting all that behind you. You may remember it, but you're not letting it hold you down or hold you back. I'm so proud of you, and now all you want to do is express yourself, because you weren't necessarily able to express yourself in the way that you feel, that you feel is best for you, or you feel is something that you should do. That you just, that's what you're here, your purpose to do. So I hope that that was very helpful to you in some way, Cancer. Please like, share, and comment, and subscribe if you can. I would love that, and we'll catch up with you again sometime soon. Bye for now.